Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture again, and today I'm here to do a quick little physical media update with you because Arrow just dropped a big announcement on things that are upcoming. So did Umbrella with their December announcements. Plus, I have a lot of subscriber and member unboxings to do for you. Some things that I want to share with you, a whole lot of fun. So pop that tape in. I got you. Let's go do this. All right, so late last night, because Australia time is different than ours, Umbrella dropped their big December releases that got delayed from last week. And then this morning, first thing, Arrow Video pops off with the announcement that they are going to drop all of their November releases on Friday morning at 10 a.m. So we're going to talk about all that, plus some super cool subscriber and member unboxings, some things that were sent to me that I want to share with you. They're a lot of fun. But first, let's get to this media news and see if there's anything that qualifies as a Chase's target so far from what we know. So here it is. I shared this late last night. You can see my friend Brian over at The Last Movie Standing, passing on all of Umbrella's announcements. They dropped a Blu-ray of Open Your Eyes, of Boiling Point with Wesley Snipes, Bird Eater, Speedway Murders, The Last Stop to Yuma County, and the Sasquatch Sunset. Now, normally I really do like Bigfoot horror. It's like a random fun thing that I like. I don't see any of Chase's targets in this. Now, I know a lot of people seem to be like just all of a sudden like just the biggest fans ever of Pulse. And that's the one that's coming out on 4K. It doesn't look like there's any other 4Ks in this announcement from Umbrella. But Pulse, listen, when Pulse came out, I grew up with a different movie, Pulse. And everyone tells me that this is not related, but 1988, 89, I believe there was a movie starring a young Joey Lawrence, and the movie was called Pulse, and it was about like hauntings and spirits or like poltergeists getting through the electricity. And there was no internet at that time, but it was like it was getting through the electricity in through your TV, your radio, anything like that to kill you or to get in this world and kill you. And it had a mind of its own, and it was literally haunting. So when I'll be honest, I never heard of the 2001 J-horror movie Pulse that everybody is excited about. So like I was in my 20s when that came out, and that one's totally lost on me. I am not a big J-horror fan. I'm just not. And a lot of the remakes I don't like even The Grudge. And I was a huge Sarah Michelle Gellar fan. They're just not my style of horror movie. They're not like the kind of vibe that I look for. They're always gray, cold, kind of got technology in them, kind of like always seems like haunted girls, little children and stuff like, and a lot of it has that, and it's just not my vibe. But when I heard about it, I thought, oh, well, that's a remake. And then when the 2006 version in the United States came out, I just assumed it was because I look and it's like got Kristen Bell and here comes like basically malevolence coming through like cell phones and electricity. And again, so to me, that I thought that was a remake of the 1988, 89 movie, because you can say what you want. I know some people are like, oh, it's not related. And that's cool if you think it's not related. Those are pretty damn similar storylines with all the same titles. So maybe it's completely not. I haven't seen the 2001 version. I just know the storyline, and I know the trailer now, And then I know the 2006 that was people said was a remake of that, which to me read as a remake of the 1988 one. There's differences, sure, but man, they all involve a lot of the same base layer there. So that's like the big draw for everyone. But to be honest, and then Boiling Point as well. It's on Blu-ray. I don't think there's a domestic Blu-ray. There is domestic DVD. I believe I have it on a 4-pack with like New Jack City and The Art of War and one other movie with Wesley Snipes. It's $55 for the set, and then another $23 to ship it. And if they do a standalone, it's going to be $30 and $23 to ship it. I do not need to spend $53 to $78 to get Boiling Point. So the December announcements for Umbrella are just not there. It's a pass on all. There are no chases targets in the December announcements for Umbrella. Now, the other interesting news this morning was Arrow coming, and I had mentioned the other day that it was coming, but Arrow dropped the announcement. Here it is, that new announcements would be coming on Friday, August the 30th for their November titles. So all we have is this picture. It looks like a woman in plastic body bag. So a lot of people are speculating Black Christmas, the 1974 Black Christmas, possibly. I mean, there's not a lot to go on there. Surely there would be more than one title anyway. But it says November new title reveals. So that's coming this Friday morning. And what I'll do is, because I'm going to be up covering the Vinegar Syndrome at midnight when that drops with their new sale and their out of print stuff, so that I can get it out early in the morning. I may do 2 video drops so that you guys so that you can get on that Vinegar Syndrome stuff as early as possible. Or I may combine them together depending on how long it takes me to finish the Vinegar Syndrome. So no matter what, the video should be out by around 11 a.m. or noon. Or I may try to just go ahead and put out the Vinegar Syndrome one before, so that it comes out at like 8 in the morning, so that you guys don't miss it. And then I'll cover the Arrow announcements later. Let me know in the comments how you would prefer me do that, all in one video, or 2 separate videos, a real early one with Vinegar Syndrome and then one a little later in the afternoon with Arrow. Let me know what you would like me to do on that one, because I am running out of time before we turn the page to spooky season. I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to get in the next few days, because it's other than physical media news and stuff like that. All of my focus for the next couple of months will be on all of that Halloween, fall, autumn, spooky season content. So that's the news this morning. I'm sure Arrow will probably have a target or 2. Vinegar Syndrome will probably have a target, Chase's target or 2, and I'll make sure that you guys get all that news. But I did want to come to you with the Umbrella stuff. And I can't remember if we talked about this before or not, but there is a couple of more things here. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up real quick. So I dropped this yesterday on my community tab. I think this is all of what's wrong with our theater and physical media and streaming model, that we need to go back to the other where there's time and release windows. Maxine just came out. It is already going to drop on physical media on 4K on October the 8th. That's like no time whatsoever. It's already dropping. That's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. But there you go. If you're a Ty West fan, Maxine is dropping on October the 8th. They're trying to get that out at home before Halloween. Me personally, I don't own any of these movies yet. X, I haven't seen Maxine, but X was my favorite so far. I may wait and see if they do a trilogy box. That's just me. Of course, the Terminator Steelbook domestic steelbook is up for pre-order right now on Groove and Amazon, $29.99. Here is a look at the steelbook art. There it is. If anybody has not gotten that, I suggest you go ahead and grab it if you want it. I know I can hear the complaining now. It doesn't matter if God himself touches this film. I'm sure people are going to be upset about it just because everybody has a pre-made up mind about everything with James Cameron. But I'm a huge Terminator fan. I'm getting this version. I've got the Europe or UK version on order. I'm getting them both. And then we have a couple of other announcements that were a surprise this week that give me a lot of hope. Coming out on October 22nd, Signs and The Sixth Sense. I think I mentioned this before. I know I did on the community tab. This is Disney or Touchstone Pictures here. This is under the Disney umbrella, not Umbrella the company, which caused some confusion in my community tab. But this is under the Disney ownership. So these were like stealth announcements in 4K. We already have The Village coming from M. Night Shyamalan in 4K here soon. These two are must-owns for me. I actually really like Signs. And Sixth Sense doesn't have a ton of watchability, but man, it was kind of like groundbreaking at the time. I love Bruce Willis. And then Signs, I think Signs is really good. I really like Signs. I really do. And these on 4K, this gives me hope that Disney is going to move. Maybe this is a deal. I don't know if Sony, the deal has anything to do with this or not, but this gives me hope that maybe we start to get some movement there. And then my buddy Brian over at The Last Movie Standing, he covered this. He's very excited about this. We're going to get Screen Factories and Shout Factories November announcements coming here soon. I don't know if this is one of them, but this rumored coming from Shout Factory here of Mike Flanagan's Hush, a huge 4K, like 4-disc set for this movie. And Flanagan himself has been tweeting and posting about more big things coming. This means a lot. This means that a lot of times those Netflix licensing deals and stuff where they bought movies outright and kept them off physical media. Right now they're cutting content. They can't afford to re-up license. So if things had 3-year license, 5-year license, 7-year license, as some of those stuff comes out and that has never runs out of their licensing, we may start to get some more stuff on physical media that's never been there before. Very interesting if this is part of the November drop for Shout Factory or if it's coming anytime soon. But this is coming from President of Physical Media, and a couple of others are reporting this too. And I put some stuff out there as well, and it seems like this is coming. It just I don't know when, but that's a big one because I think as a community and being an indie filmmaker myself, we miss out on there isn't a lot of discussion of any kind of recent indie films for the most part. It takes somebody like Mike Flanagan having done an indie film before anybody pays it attention. But you have filmmakers like me and others who have been doing horror movies that are like 80s flavored homages since the early 2000s, 2010s, and we don't talk about them as a community. And there's tons of them available out there on physical media. So maybe this starts to go into that. But that's a quick look at that news right there. Of course, the rest of it we'll get back to when it actually happens. I wanted to get into, I've been getting sent some amazing stuff from subscribers and channel members, and I'm going to tell you it's very humbling, and I am so appreciative of it. You guys really don't know how much it means to me. And here recently, we're going to start with some of the first things that I got, and I got stuff just kind of like everywhere. So a lot of you guys, I've talked about The Witch a lot lately, and I know I've mentioned this before in the review, but this came in from Jordan over at the Movie Den. He has a channel too. He's a great channel member here. You see his name in lights all the time. And he sent me the awesome 4K of The Witch that I have talked about a lot, and you'll probably see it again over spooky season. And also my very first channel member on here, Tyler P., he sent me the Criterion Collection 4K of David Lynch's Blue Velvet, which I have watched now twice. I'm trying my best to get to... I wanted to do a whole David Lynch deep dive video because I had never seen any David Lynch movies. And I got this one, and this movie's a trip. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it before we turn the page to spooky season here. And the same thing, now I was, another member or another channel subscriber, GA Turks, was telling me, hey, you got to review Purple Rain. So I got blue and purple in my hand. I've watched these. I've watched Blue Velvet twice. I don't know if I'm going to get to the 4K reviews before we turn it to spooky season here or not. But thank you for the inspiration on this one. And thank you so much, Tyler, for sending me this. Tyler also sent me and my son NCAA Football 2025, the new video game on physical media for me and him to play. And I super appreciate that. My son was over the moon, and I just really appreciate that so much. Another thing that I got here recently was from a subscriber, Red Mist. Now, you guys know that I love slip covers, and he is not a big slip cover guy. So all the slip covers that he did not want, that he had, he sent my way. And these are awesome. I appreciate that. It gives me the flexibility too. Even if I don't have these movies, if I buy them, I can buy them without a slipcover if I run up on them, and then I have the slipcovers here. So I really appreciate that. He also sent me a bunch of stickers and a cool Friday the 13th bottle opener. Just absolutely badass. I appreciate that so much. And then Blockbuster box sets on Etsy. I paid it for the shipping on this. He had an extra Child's Play box. This is one that he made to you guys. He makes great stuff on Etsy. A while back, he sent me this. He had one left over before he had to change the artwork. These are made to hold the Scream Factory 4Ks of Chucky. I do not own a single Chucky movie. I do not own Child's Play at all. They're on my list. They're on my targets down there. I got to fill this box. I mean, of course, there's the Arrow set out there too. Could be a cheaper way to go just in general, but the box is absolutely awesome. I've been using it right now to store my slips. So very cool. Got to take care of those slips. And staying on the slip theme, my man Mark Cinema, and I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or not, but he is on Instagram. You guys make sure you follow me on Instagram at American Vintage Adventures. That's the sign back here, AVA Pop Culture, American Vintage Adventures Pop Culture, AV Pop Culture, audio video. That's how the whole thing kind of jives together there. You can follow me on Instagram, and I do a lot of fun stuff on there, and both of my channels are incorporated on Instagram. Mark is on here. Let me see if I can. Mark 760 Cinema. You guys follow him. Check him out if he has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but I already had followed him on Instagram because he posts great physical media stuff on here. Check out that Wolverine mask right there. He sent me a bunch of slip covers that he made. Now, I make some slip covers myself too, but I just don't have the time to do it like I used to. He sent me one for The Thing, and you guys know I love The Thing. It fits right there. I did not get a slip cover with this. Of course, I'm always out for as many different slipcover options as I can get. I super appreciate that. He made these just for me. Frankenhooker, I didn't get it with the slip. I love this slip. That's fun. I already got that in there. So lots of fun with that. Frankenhooker is absolutely ridiculous. Frank Henenlotter. But then, dude, he sent me all of these. We've got License to Drive, Zapped, No Holds Barred. Check it out. No Holds Barred. We've got Friday, Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, Jingle All the Way. So many here. I mean, we got all kinds of slips here. I super appreciate that and the time that it went into to make those. I love having slip covers. I don't like naked DVDs and 4Ks. And I love having multiple slip cover options. I have whole boxes where I can change them out. Everything else, I definitely love artwork. So I am always in the market for more slip covers and slip boxes. I'm trying to get the Blockbuster box sets slip boxes for all my steelbooks to protect them. So those are all awesome. And then finally, I just got from Jerry over at Screamin' Geek Media. Now, he has a YouTube channel. Make sure you check him out over there. He heard that I did not have Evil Dead 1 or 2 on 4K in my collection, and I was hunting them. And he actually isn't the biggest fan of them. So I went to the mailbox, and there I had Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2 in 4K waiting for me. Jerry, I appreciate that so much, man. I really do enjoy these films. I have fun with them. They're not always everybody's taste, for sure. But I am very proud to have these in my collection. Now I just got to get Army of Darkness 4K, get me some slip cover, slip boxes, sets. Blockbuster box sets is going to put out a where you can kind of make your own box set with these, and I will be good to go on Evil Dead. And I really, really do appreciate it. Y'all so kind of everybody. I really do. I'm very humbled. I get so excited. I'm like a kid at Christmas when somebody sends me something, and I'll never stop being that way. I'm a big kid, and I'm very appreciative of everything. And that is it. I wanted to share it with you guys. Do this quick little physical media look, because I'm trying to get in a lot of stuff before I got to change my background back here. I'm going to decorate for Halloween. So I got a lot of stuff to get to in a very short time in which to do it. And if you enjoyed this is a quick little different look, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. You can consider supporting the channel, becoming a channel member down below on my Patreon, or here on YouTube. You get all kinds of extras. Of course, get your name in lights, shout outs, access to special videos, behind the scenes of my filmmaking, pictures, all kinds of stuff coming. And I just really thank you so much for all the support. Please like, subscribe, and help this channel grow. It really means more to me than you know. It really does. It gives me this outlet, and it helps pay the bills, even if it's just a little bit here or there, or helps pay for my collecting, because I'm a dad. I got 2 kids. It's expensive, and I want to be able to, make another movie eventually and talk movies with you guys all the time, and I really do appreciate everything. But until next time, this is Chase with AVA Pop Culture saying be kind, rewind like always. And I'll see you all real soon. I really do appreciate everything. Bye-bye. Bye now.